Hello, thanks for clicking on my video. Welcome to my channel, Lovely Moments Creating. If you are new here, consider joining the family by hitting that subscribe button and remember the notification bell because that way you'll be reminded every time I upload a video. My name is Jenny and on this channel I create budget-friendly home decor that's easy to do. So if you want to see some of my creations, keep watching. Thank you all so much again for tuning in and watching another one of my videos. I am so grateful. I'm also excited because I have some news to share with you all today. For the first DIY, I have this eucalyptus pick from Walmart for $2. I have one of these little wind chimes from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to be using two of these signs, round signs here from the Dollar Tree that say relax. And I'm going to be using some of these wooden snakes that comes from the Dollar Tree as well. And I'm going to be using some of this maize, some of this white chalk paint from Waverly, and some of this burnt umber acrylic paint. The first thing I'm going to do is just cut these strings off of these two round signs because I am going to glue them together. Now you do not have to do this. I always glue two signs together just to get a more sturdier piece. It's just a preference of mine. So after I get them glued together and remove the stickers, I'm just going to sand them down. And when I glue the two signs together, I like to sand around the edges just to blend the signs and kind of make it more of a one piece. So after I get that complete, I'm going to take that burnt umber color paint and I'm going to paint this sign. I did add a little bit more paint than I wanted to, but that's okay because I am going to paint the front and the back. And then after I finish getting this completely painted, what I'm going to do is just take that Waverly white chalk paint just a little bit and I'm just going to distress over this piece. Now this is going to be a versatile piece. It can be a tray or either like a sign, but I'll show you what I'm talking about later on. So after I get that distress, I am going to take those wooden snakes and I'm going to cut the head and the tail off. Now it's very easy to cut. You can actually just break them off. What I'm going to use these for is to create a border around this piece. And so what I'm going to do is just take some hot glue and attach the first piece around. And so after I get this first piece attached, what I'm going to do is cut down the other two wooden snakes. I'm going to cut the tail and the head off just like I did the first piece. And then what I'm going to do is just attach it where I left off, adding some hot glue to the previous piece and then along the border. And then I'm just going to attach it. And then after I get that piece attached, since I'm not going to need the entire third piece, I'm just going to cut down how much I need. And then I'll just take some hot glue and attach it. And so now what I'm going to do is take that wind chime I just pulled off the chains and I'm just lifting the leaves up so that I can get everything painted using that Waverly white chalk paint. And I am going to give this 2 coats of paint. I just want to say I truly appreciate everyone for all the support, your kind comments, and watching my videos and subscribing. I am so grateful and I'm so happy to announce that I have started a second channel and I will be uploading my first video next weekend and I will let you know more about that later on in the video. And so what I'm going to do now is take that burnt umber color and I'm not going to do a heavy coverage in the middle. I'm just going to do a light coat to bring back the center the way it was before I painted it. And then I'm going to take that maize color and I am just going to add a little bit to the tips of the petals of these flowers, just brushing on a little bit of that color. So after I get that complete, what I'm going to do is I am going to add everything together. So first thing is I'm going to cut off some of these eucalyptus stems because I'm going to hot glue these down to this tray. And because this is a versatile piece, it's going to be a functional tray as well as you can use it as a sign or like a leaner for like a bookshelf. It has like this reef look to it. I'm gluing all of the greenery to one side. So after I get everything attached, the next thing I'm going to do is add that metal flower. So I do have one of the little cubes from the Dollar Tree to add in the center of the back of the metal flower, just to give it something to attach to. And then what I'm going to do is see how I want it positioned first before I add the hot glue. And then I'm just going to place it right down, and I am going to add a few more of the eucalyptic pieces, and then after that, this DIY is complete. And I absolutely love how this turned out. This is looking cute as a tray, and it's going to look cute as a sign, and I'll show you the different ways to style it. I am super excited to announce that I am starting my second channel, All Things Lovely. On that channel, I will be doing product reviews, hauls, self-care, and beauty tips for the mature woman. I'm so excited for people to share with me their tips because I definitely can use some. I hope you guys head over, subscribe, and spend a little bit of time with me on that channel. I'm going to link it in the description box below, and I hope you guys would head over and support me. It would mean so much to me. And for this second DIY, I'm going to be using 2 of these painter sticks out of the 10-pack from Walmart for 97 cents. I am going to be using this 4-pack of these chalkboard tag clips, and I have a pack of these family razor thin wood pieces, and I'm going to be using 4 of these wood planks out of the 6-pack. I have some jute cord, and I'm going to be using some leftover greenery from Walmart, and I'm also going to be using some of that burnt umber acrylic paint, and I'm going to be using some of my Waverly White chalk paint. Now what I'm going to do first is paint those painter sticks using that burnt umber color. And then what I'm going to do is paint 4 of those wood planks using that Waverly White chalk paint. I am creating a decor piece where you can hang some of your little family photos on. So after I get all of these painted, what I'm going to do is just distress these pieces a little bit, bringing back some of that natural color and just giving it more of a farmhouse look. I thought this would be a really cute way to display some little family photos, as well as to bring a little cute decor into the room. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just using these tumbling blocks from the Dollar Tree to help me space out my pieces. And so what I'm going to do is attach the ones on the end first, and I'm just going to use some hot glue to attach those. Now the 2 centerpieces, I want them to be close together because I'm going to attach one of those little family signs on those. So what I'm going to do is use the 2 of the tumbling blocks to give me the right amount of space on each side, and that will bring my 2 pieces a little close together. And then once I get that lined up, I'm just going to use the hot glue to attach those as well. And so after I get that attached, what I'm going to do is just take the little chalkboard clips, and I'm just going to attach one using some hot glue to the bottom of each one of the boards. And then once I get that complete, I'm going to start attaching my greenery to the top, and I'm just going to hot glue it down, layering it in a cute little design, and I'm just clipping the stems down a little bit. And so I'm super excited about the second channel. I still have a little work to do, but I do have a video ready to upload next Saturday. On that channel, I will be uploading every Saturday. So if you have some free time, I would love for you to head over and spend just a little bit of your day with me. I would truly appreciate the support. What I'm doing now is I'm just going to continue layering this greenery till I feel like I have it evenly distributed across the top. And then once I get that complete, I am going to take the little razor thin family wood sign. It was like 2 or 3 in that pack, and I'm just going to hot glue that right down in the center of those two little chalkboards in the middle. After I get that attached, what I'm going to do so that I can hang this piece is I am going to hot glue some jute cord to the back. Now what I did was I cut down one of the little Dollar Tree craft sticks and painted them using that burnt herber, so that after I attach my jute cord, I can place those little pieces over the jute cord to give it some extra security. And once I hot glue those pieces right on top, I did add some little family photos of my niece and my nephews, and I did add a little picture of my son on the end just to show you guys how you can style it. And on those chalkboards, you can put their names or their age or whatever you like. I just think this is a really cute piece. For the third DIY, I'm going to be using some lamb's ears and some of these leftover greeneries here from Walmart. I have 3 of these small vases from the Dollar Tree. 2 of them have the different, if you can see, the different rimming at the top. And this one is just straight up and down. I'm going to style that one in the middle. And then I'm also going to be using a pack of these decorative balls from the Dollar Tree, some jute cord. I have this little welcome sign, and I am going to remove that welcome piece from the middle. I also have a 2-pack of these little LED candles. These are actually battery operated. The first thing I'm going to do is just attach some jute cord to 2 of the vases. Now I'm just going to tie it in the knot and then add some hot glue to that knot. I didn't want to add too much glue to this vase, so I'm going to tack it down right there where I created that knot. And then I'm just going to wrap this in no form, and then I'm just going to take some hot glue to attach it and cut off the excess, and then I'm going to cut off that little excess at the top, and I'm going to do 2 of them that way. Now I'm just pulling up that welcome that I'll use in a future DIY, and then I'm just going to hot glue these vases down inside of this little picture frame, which is now a tray. So I'm just going to add some hot glue to the bottom because I didn't want anything to move. I wanted to keep everything in place. And so after I get everything hot glued, what I'm going to do next is I am going to start adding my greenery into the tray. And so what I'm going to do is just cut some of the greenery down, and then I'm just going to start attaching it in the bottom of the tray, just styling it, no form, no fashion, just making sure that I blend all the different greeneries together. I'm just going to make sure that I have the different greeneries distributed evenly around so that you can see a little bit of the lamb's ears, the boxwood, and I have a few of the eucalyptic picks. So I just want to make sure that you can see a little bit all the way around. And so after I get all of that, what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to take those balls and add 2 of them to the center vase. And then I'm just going to get my LED candles. I did add the batteries, and I'm just going to add them right in the vase. And this DIY is complete. This is so simple, but I think this is so pretty. I absolutely love how it turned out. And I also love that I did not have to do any painting. I think this came out really great. And so now I'm going to get started on the last and the 4th DIY for today. I have one of these candles from Walmart, and these are the candles for $3.33. This one is that sugar lemon flavor. It smells so good. And I'm going to be using that Waverly White chalk paint and some jute cord. What I'm doing is just wrapping the painter's tape around the candle so that I can just paint the bottom. I love these candles because they do have the 3 wicks, but sometimes I just like to make them look a little bit more high end. So after I get that painted and pull off the tape, I'm just going to take this jute cord just to wrap it around the top rimming of this candle, and I'm just going to wrap it around a couple of times until I feel like it's enough, and then I'm just going to take some hot glue to tack it down. This was really simple, but it's an easy way to just upgrade a candle, and this would be good for like giving out a gift, and I absolutely love how it turned out. This is so cute. And here is a second look of all of the DIYs I created today. Thank you all so much for watching another one of my videos. I absolutely do appreciate all of the support. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you here. And remember, in my description box, I will have the link to my new channel, All Things Lovely. I hope you guys head over, subscribe, and join me on Saturdays. Thank you all again. And remember, in the comment section below, let me know which one of these DIYs were your favorite. And until next time, my friends, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video.